Well, the day is finally here, guys. Project Fox getting its exhaust. Yeah, it looks like where the truck is. Yep, I see it. There she is. What is going on, everyone? Derek here today, bringing you another episode of Project Fox. Thank you guys so much for tuning back in for another video. I do want to go ahead and just put it out there. I don't know if you can tell, but it is raining and it's our luck. But we do have Project Fox here, guys, and we are taking it to get the exhaust installed. I did mention in the last episode where we picked up the off-road H-pipe that we weren't going to go ahead and try to tackle this job ourselves, just because, one, we don't have a lift, two, this car is from '82, so if there's any header bolts or anything that are kind of like corroded inside or rusted inside and stuff, an exhaust shop is going to have all the necessary tools, the lift especially, pretty much to make this thing go on one way or another. So we're going to leave it in the hands of an exhaust professional. I did mention that in the last video, and I'm sure many of you guys understand that. I did also mention in the last video how I went ahead and ordered the exhaust tips and the gaskets and the SLP loudmouths. They're obviously here, so let's take a quick look at them. Look at the Fox Bodies key tag, guys. Look at that. DVP squad. Oh, hold up. Hold up. We some dreamers, boy. All right, let's see what we got here. So starting off back there, guys, you obviously saw that was the main concept of the last video, the off-road H-pipe. And then the video before that, we went ahead, picked up some long tube headers, and, you know, we obviously treated them and, you know, painted them. They look much better. Inside of here, we do have our BBK header gaskets, which we're gonna need. And I can actually go ahead and show you guys what exhaust tips we went with. We kept it really simple and very, you know, kind of Fox body, I guess you can say. We have some 3-inch rolled exhaust tips. I didn't even know it said that at the bottom. We got some 3-inch rolled exhaust tips, and I think these are gonna look really sick. We can kind of get like a little mock-up, you know, that good old classic Fox body look with these. That's pretty awesome. These tips are actually gonna be paired with some custom piping that the shop's gonna do, and that's another reason why we're taking it to a shop, just because, you know, he can run the piping, he does all the bending, welding, blah blah blah, and it's just gonna make our lives a lot easier and know that we're getting this done the right way. We can move on to the SLPs, and I know many of you guys were kind of upset that I went with these, but I wanted to be a little different. I know Flowmasters are notorious for the Fox bodies. It's so like iconic. I know this engine is the 5-liter and it is push rod, so it is gonna sound a bit different than my 4.62 valve that I had. Before I went and actually swapped with Boral exhaust, I had some Flowmaster 40s on there, and I just didn't like it. I really didn't like it. Again, I know they're two different motors, two different cars, and it's just kind of left a sour taste in my mouth, so I kind of stayed away from that. Not to mention, since we are going to be putting a cam in this thing, I wanted to go ahead and get something that is really, really, really going to rumble your eardrums, and these SLPs right here are gonna do just that. And I must say, for the price, really can't go wrong with these. So as far as the exhaust though, guys, I think that's pretty much it. But you know, that's exactly why we are taking it to a shop, just because this guy has done many Fox bodies in his life, and I even think he owns a Fox body to this day, or it might be like a SN Cobra. When it comes to getting this car done, we just wanna see it done right, especially since we are gonna be like kind of restoring it / modifying it. We don't want, you know, some hack job going on. We want it done as proper as possible. This way we don't have to ever worry about it again. And I almost forgot to mention, guys, not only are we getting the full exhaust put on, but we're actually getting a clutch put in as well. Hey Lucifer, you're gonna miss your big brother? Dad has his Project Fox merch on. How you like it?
I like it.
Feels good, right? It's good quality.
Old school, waking up today.
Got the Project Fox hoodie on. Make sure you guys go to the link in the description. Every penny you guys donate / buy the merch with goes right to this, so let's keep that in mind. One of the last probably startups with stock exhaust, which isn't too... Oh yeah, she's badass. Are you gonna be able to handle this?
Sure, man, I'm a little nervous.
We got everything, right? Long tubes, gaskets, mufflers, tailpipes. All right, don't wreck it. It's too much horsepower for you.
See if you can keep up.
All right, we're gonna take the camera today. I would take Lucifer just because it is a Mustang, but obviously it's raining. Tell you what though, guys, it's pretty exciting, especially when that thing actually sounds like a Mustang, because right now I think my Camry's louder than it. It's so crazy to finally have this thing on the road. I know you see it obviously doesn't have a plate on the rear end, and that's because the holes to mount the plate are kind of jacked up, so we're gonna have to get those fixed. Pulling up to the shop now, guys. I'm not gonna stick the camera in their faces or anything like that.
We got the good gaskets.
Okay.
Like you said. Got the mufflers.
Okay.
Tips.
Okay.
H-pipe. H-pipe.
No.
Okay. It should, and like I said, Tim, it might be.
Now these I can't put on anywhere.
You can't.
No, it eliminates the converters.
What's that now?
It eliminates the catalytic converters.
Really?
Yep. Can't do that.
So to run those, we'd have to have the converters on it.
Yep. Got to run converters on it.
Damn it.
We have a lot to talk about. Kind of stupid. It's a freaking 82.
It is what it is, dude.
Yeah. Well. All right, pulling up now. Don't see the car, but oh, I see it. It's back there. We're gonna go see how this thing sounds and see what work got done to it. I actually see the car right now, and I'm very excited because it looks awesome. Exactly how we wanted it. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Project Fox with the dual exhaust just installed, and the tips look perfect. Absolutely love the way those look. They definitely have a really old school look to them, you know, especially with the Fox bodies. And these modern cars, a lot of people do some crazy things when it comes to the catback, and yeah, these, I couldn't ask for a better job. These look incredible. Get you a little bit better of an angle, but yeah, I like it. There is one thing I have yet to mention to you guys, and it's this. You see here, we weren't able to get the long tubes installed, and I'm gonna go more into that as soon as we leave here. For what it is, guys, we have an exhaust put on, and that's what's important right now. But we are gonna briefly talk about why we weren't able to put the long tubes on, and it's just a silly mistake on my end. I definitely take responsibility for it because I should know these things. What a big difference that makes. Now it looks like a GT. I'm just ready to see what this thing sounds like, and I'm quite nervous.
Oh, I like that.
Take a look at it.
You don't want to go too close because
Well, no, I mean, I think that's the perfect length.
Yeah, that looks good. That looks really good.
It does. You ready for the first startup?
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
When do we get that cam in it?
What do you think? You like it?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
When did we get the cam in it?
Yeah. Well, I definitely think it sounds good considering the catalytic converters are still on the car. That's probably the wee situation we ran into when we wanted to install the long tubes, but it is what it is. I think it sounds incredible. We're gonna go ahead and get this thing home. We can look at it more. I'm honestly so impressed with how that turned out. So impressed. See how this thing sounds on the road. My dad's about to get chomped up by this S550. You better back off. Good grief, man. As you guys saw from the drive home, it definitely sounds different. I'm personally used to a really loud Mustang, so when it comes to that criteria, it's almost there. But it definitely has changed. It looks so good from the rear end, especially with the dual exhaust. And you know, the SLP loudmouths definitely give it a little good rumble. Way better than the factory exhaust, obviously. With every project I get my hands on, something always kind of goes wrong. Now, when it comes to the Fox body, I wouldn't necessarily say that this has gone completely wrong, but there is a wee bit of a problem. And I told you guys in the beginning of this video, I was gonna go ahead and tell you exactly what happens when we brought the car there with all the exhaust parts that I had. There was kind of a hiccup with all this because I did kind of forget installing long tubes in an off-road H-pipe is kind of illegal, and the shop could have received a $10,000 fine and probably some other bad things. I totally didn't even think about that. I should have, and that's my fault. I probably should have found somebody that could have done it, you know, in their own premises. Totally just did not think of that because, you know, you can't legally eliminate catalytic converters, especially in Virginia. And yeah, that's where I kind of messed up, and that's exactly why half of our exhaust is still back here. As you can see, H-pipe and long tubes. Now, before you guys go and get very upset about this, I'm not giving up on this quite yet. Now, what we got done to the exhaust right now is the stock manifolds to the stock cat, and then it's a conversion to a dual exhaust with the SLPs. The car sounds okay. It's not as loud as we would like it, and we definitely want the long tubes on there. We definitely want the off-road H at some point. So I'm gonna do some digging. I'm gonna see if there's somebody around here that can do, you know, cut welding and get those installed for us, because we really want those done. Don't get all bummed out on me though, guys, because not only did we get the cat back put on, we also got a new clutch put in, and I'm gonna go ahead and take the car for a little test drive right now. I have yet to do so, and I'm quite curious to see how it feels, because the last one did feel kind of trash, and this one's brand new. So we're gonna go ahead and take a little test drive. Clutch in. All right, we're getting somewhere. Oh, this rattling. No, that is not the car. Those are the pipes in the back. Oh, this clutch is so much better. Sorry about the clanking in the back though, guys, and that's gonna get kind of annoying. Well, the shop visit wasn't necessarily a failure, because we got a perfectly working clutch in here now, brand spanking new, and the car, like I said, is a little bit louder. Not too loud though. Honestly, the way this car sits right now, I wouldn't be scared to drive this far. I really wouldn't. I mean, it's much better than stock was. Well, there you have it, guys. The Fox body is now back, and we can actually go ahead and call this part 1 of the exhaust series, because it's nowhere near done. Trust me when I say that. But you know, it's a hell of a start, and it looks fantastic. That's exactly how a Fox body exhaust should look when exiting the rear. If you want to become a member of the channel, guys, head to the link in the description and do so. I greatly appreciate your support. But other than that, that is going to go ahead and conclude today's episode of Project Fox. But until next time, we'll see you later.